Now then everyone, you join me at a spot that I've not camped at for 10 years. I camped near here a year or so ago, further over that way around the reservoir, but today I'm not using this old campsite. This bit here wasn't all to do with us, but we used to come over here. We were the first ones to camp here as well. So when we first came, all this was all overgrown and we snapped it all back and used. And there, where those nettles are, that little mound, that's the remnants of our old fire pit. So we camped here umpteen times over years, and we hadn't done it for about 10 years. And I never knew about this one spot. I'm going to take you to it now. Look at this. And here we are. I'm going to have to find somewhere to put my digs for tonight. I'm not sure whether to be out in open or come over here. I were here a few weeks ago and I noticed there were a load of stones all lined up, and someone's been here since. They made a little fire. A couple of seats as well, I'd have thought. I don't think they stayed the night. But look, it's lovely. All tucked away. So I'm going to put a fire pit there. I'm actually going to use stone, I'm not going to burn the ground like that is. And I'll put my digs around there somewhere. I've also brought a seat as well so I can sit down. So maybe I'll put my digs a bit further back. So something's warming. So I've been here about 2.5 hours. I've collected a load of wood. I've just been back to the car, just got my pack, as you can see against the tree over there. I brought less gear with me this time, so I brought a chair. Yeah, I've got my grill as well, because I'm going to cook up some belly pork. I've got some seasoning to go with that. I've got a bit of water, I've got some wine, I've got some beer. So yeah, I'm just going to chill for half hour or so to sit down. Then we'll get digs sorted out. This is tonight's view. The bird song is crazy. Here's my camp. I've been here a couple of hours, sort of set up a fire pit, got a load of wood sorted. I'm going to set up my shelter behind there. There's my bag. Got a bit of a treacherous water fridge. The fridge is down there. And there's all my gear. Everything in rucksack. A bit of drink and some food in there. I ain't going to get tired of that view. I don't know why I never camped here before, after all the years of camping 20 yards up the hill. It's just such a good spot. There's fire pit. Oh, and what's that? There's my shelter for tonight. So for the first time ever, I'm in the 3x3 DD Hammock tarp. I've put it in the tent configuration. I've used 10 pegs to peg it down, and I've got 3 bungee cords at the back there to give us some more space inside. I'll show you at the back and then we'll go inside. A couple of bungee cords there to give us some more headroom at top, and also at bottom where I'm going to be lying down. Put a couple of stones there just to stop that walking stick from being pulled back. And there we are inside. It's a bit of a mess at the moment, but I'm going to be sleeping down this side here because there's like a bit of a gully, so that makes a bit of a cradle. Got my tinder pouch, axe, my backhoe and my mower, sorry. That's all my electrics in there. Thermarest, got some clothes just in case, sleeping bag, pillow. And over here, this is all the food and drink that I need. About 3 litres of water, got my milk, my gas, a bottle of wine, pork belly wrapped in there, some spice, some crisps as well. And that's me sorted. I've just given the fridge a bit of an upgrade. I noticed the waters were getting a bit more choppy, so I've just put these stones around it. They're still like water keeping cool. I think it's time for a beer. I've upgraded the fridge again. I put a step down into it now, so I don't have to jump and risk breaking my ankles. Just give that a rinse because you can never be too sure. Cheers everybody, good health. What a cracking day. Oh, excuse me. Temperature's dropping a bit now. Sun's just gone down over hill over here. I'm thinking I'm going to change the clothes, put some pants on while it's still light, make it a bit easier to do it. Yeah, and get prepared to get the fire going. Well, I'm all ready to go. I've got to get my fire kit out, and we're all good. Listen to that. There's a lot of bees. There's a lot of bees flying about. Listen to that. I've been listening to that all day, it's been brilliant. So I got here, I think it was about 2 o'clock I got here. Spent a couple of hours putting the fire pit together, gathering a load of wood, About 4 o'clock, went back to my car, got my bag, all my kit, brought it down. Yeah, just rigged up camp and here we are. Just been doing this ever since. It's about 8:30 now, I think. It's just 4 beers in, all good. I'm going to wait for it to get a little bit darker, then I'm going to get a fire going, because like I say, well, it's not even cold, so and just check that out. So, seeing as though I'm out for the first time in quite a while, in such good surroundings, I'm going to celebrate by doing my favourite fire lighting technique, which is, if you've been watching for a while, you should know it's birch bark, give it a good scrape, throw a spark at it, and start a fire that way. Let's see how we get on, eh? I'm going to put belly pork on in a bit, I think. This fire's proper kicking out some heat, but I'm going to build up a bit more so we've got a bit more of a bed. And then as soon as we've got that, excuse me, we'll start cooking. I forgot some breakfast. I'm going to get a pot of porridge, but I forgot all about it. So I might just have a bag of crisps and a cold belly pork. We'll see how we go. That's some lovely heat, that. I think I've definitely got enough wood for the rest at night. I've got tons of logs here and I've got a load of branches. That fire's kicking out some right heat. So I've chopped up all that into logs. Quite a pile there that should keep them going for a while. And this is all the big stuff I've got left. I'll put that on later on. But so far so good. I've drunk all 6 cans of that Corona. Time to get on the wine, I think. There we've got Covered Hand, Malbec, California. I say covered hand, I mean barefoot. Nice wine, this. Right, let's get this open. Barefoot Malbec, 13%. Good health, everybody. a cracking night, eh? Proper enjoyed it. It's just been a good day actually. Just getting here. You know, I don't agree with the whole arrive late, leave early in business. What nonsense is that about? You know, you want to go camping to enjoy it. What's the point in arriving late? Because you're going to set up at dark or as good as, and then set off early. I've been here since middle of afternoon. I've built a fire pit, I've gathered wood, I've got my tent set up, I've got drink, I'm absolutely sorted. And I ain't going to leave until, I don't know, well hopefully about 10, 11 o'clock tomorrow morning, but my recent episodes of sleeping on camping is just not working very well. I usually wake up dead early. But if I do, I might get sorry, I'm a bit drunk. I might get a sunrise. The sun goes down over here. So presumably it comes up over there. It's just so quiet. Get the occasional bird squawking and doing its thing. The water's still. The water's still. Can't even hear any lapping anymore. It was lapping on the edges earlier on. Can't hear it now. What a beautiful spot. All these years that I've been camping here, well, I haven't camped here for the last 10, but all these years that I've camped here, that I've never come to this spot here. It's just, what a view. I mean, there's only like half a moon, quarter of a moon maybe, but there's just enough light from it, so it's shining up the water, and I can see the horizon, the hills on the horizon, and the silhouettes of the trees. It looks pretty damn good, man. Tell you something. Oh, ow. That fire's kicking off some heat. Mental. Yeah, I'm going to finish this wine. I've got about a glass and a half left. Let the fire die down, then get into my bag. I don't think I'll get any sleep with all these little bloody idiots squeaking and chirping away. If I start clapping my hands and banging pans, going doy 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 doy, I'll get my own back on them. We shall see. Well, I had to get into bed. I'll fall asleep by the fire. I kept nodding off. Oh dear. I'll speak to you all in the morning. Take care, everyone. Morning. Not been awake that long. Well, I first woke at 4 at the bottom of the tent as I slipped down the hill. Needed a pee. Got up, had my pee, got back in my bag, tried to zip my sleeping bag up, zip bust, ripped, wouldn't zip back up again. So I was freezing cold for the rest of the night. Kept slipping down the hill, so I had to get a blanket and wrap it over the top of my sleeping bag, and I kept sliding down the hill again, pushing myself back up, down the hill. So I've done that for the last 3 hours, 4 hours. So that was good. So I think I'll just pluck up the courage to get up and go. Can't be arsed right now though. morning after the night before. Love that setup. I'm definitely going to be using that again. Hopefully not on the hill next time though. But yeah, that's what a spot. Absolutely loved it. See, this is what I hate about camping. Just having to tidy up everything. It's just a right ball ache, isn't it? Didn't eat them pork bellies. I guess I'll be having them for my dinner. I was going to make a brew, but I can't be bothered. I'm too cold. I'm just going to get packed up, get me sent home, get a shower, and I'll get a brew there. And wild swimmers are coming back again. Must be mad. Well, what can I say then, eh? What a cracking night. Beautiful spot, great surroundings. I'm still taken aback by the wild swimmers this morning. What, 5, 6 of them? Must be off their heads, man. 8 o'clock in the morning in that freezing water. One of them went past and asked if I wanted to get in. I went, not today, Nancy boy. So, I'm definitely going to come back here again. As you can see, I've left no trace. The floor was like this before I got here. I had my tarp there. Yeah, everything's all tidied up. I've got all my rubbish in that bag there. Yeah, just leaves me to say thank you very much for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this as much as I do, because I had a real blast. I'll see you again very soon, everyone. See ya!